Would you set your money on fire or toss gold into the ocean to make it more valuable? Sounds outrageous, right? Today we're going to deep dive into a hot topic that's getting a lot of attention in the crypto world, the burning of transaction fees. And we're comparing two crypto heavyweights, Ethereum and Cardano. This is Coinspiracy. On this channel, we unravel the mystifying world of cryptocurrencies. Let's start by understanding fee burning. I want you to imagine paying taxes. You give up a portion of your income, and ideally the government utilizes it for social programs, infrastructure, healthcare, and so forth. But now imagine if instead of using that money for public benefit, the government just flushes it down the toilet. In Ethereum's case, each transaction is like a tax payment. A portion of that payment, the transaction fee, is destroyed or burned away. But what are the implications of such a strategy? The result of this burning is a deflationary model. This means that as Ethereum burns away, the total amount of Ethereum could decrease. But is this the only way to increase the value of a cryptocurrency? What about other cryptocurrencies? Well, not all of them share Ethereum's perspective. Cardano, for instance, has a different philosophy. It's like the debate between spending your money or investing it. Cardano believes in investing transaction fees back into the network. Fee burning is an exciting concept, but it's not without its risks. Critics argue that relying on scarcity to increase value could be a dangerous gamble. Crypto markets are notorious for their volatility. So is burning fees just adding fuel to this unpredictable fire? Now let's talk more about Cardano's approach. Its strategy of using fees for network development is akin to nurturing a garden. You invest time, effort, and resources today to reap the benefits tomorrow. But will this approach create a more robust and resilient network over time? Let's find out. Cardano's transaction fees are helping fund some impressive projects. Now you might be wondering, how exactly does Cardano invest in its network's future? The answer is Project Catalyst. Think of Project Catalyst as a catalyst for innovation, fueling the Cardano ecosystem's growth. How does it work? Well, it's bringing on-chain governance to the Cardano blockchain. This means the community itself determines the priorities for growth. You, as part of the community, can propose and fund ideas that address challenges or capitalize on opportunities in Cardano's life cycle. Project Catalyst works in a cyclical manner with a new fund deployed every 6 weeks. Members of the community can pitch their proposals based on challenges issued by the Project Catalyst team or the community itself. These proposals then go through a rigorous refinement process where they're assessed for feasibility, auditability, and potential impact. This evaluation is carried out by incentivized assessors who make sure the ideas are up to standard. And here's the cool part. Once finalized, these proposals are put up for a community vote. Who gets to vote for these proposals? Anyone who holds Cardano's native cryptocurrency, ADA. Winning projects receive funding in ADA. Isn't that awesome? Project Catalyst has actually helped fund some truly groundbreaking projects on the Cardano blockchain. This isn't just theory or made-up promises. We're talking about real-world results here. Take, for instance, the Indigo protocol. This is the second largest DeFi protocol on Cardano, which was kickstarted with a $60,000 budget from Project Catalyst. If we take a look at DeFi Llama, we can see that Indigo has grown to over $30 million in total value locked at the time of this recording. Another standout example is Liquid Finance, Cardano's largest lending and borrowing platform. They've made a big splash in the Cardano ecosystem, and guess what? They also got their start with funding from Project Catalyst. What makes Project Catalyst so amazing is that it democratizes the funding process. If you're ambitious, if you have a brilliant idea, you don't need to knock on the doors of venture capital firms. You can present it directly to Cardano users. Through Project Catalyst, your idea has the potential to get the funding it needs, driven by the people who are actively engaged in and passionate about the Cardano ecosystem. So whether you're an entrepreneur or just a crypto enthusiast, Project Catalyst is something you'll definitely want to keep an eye on. This collaborative, community-driven approach to growth and innovation is what sets Cardano apart from many other cryptocurrencies, and it's part of what makes the world of crypto so fascinating. If you're sitting there thinking, I want to be a part of this, well, you can. Project Catalyst is open to everyone. Whether you're an ADA holder or not, a seasoned professional, or just a curious spectator, you can join. You can pitch your own ideas, vote on proposals, or even work as a proposal assessor. It's not just about growing Cardano's ecosystem, but also about being part of a global community that shares a common vision. To stay informed about Project Catalyst, register on Cardano's IdeaScale portal, where you can see current proposals, and learn about the progress of each funding round. There's a common misconception in the crypto world that token burning, like Ethereum's burning fees model, directly impacts the price of the tokens. Sounds logical, right? Reduce the supply and the value goes up. Well, in reality, it's not that straightforward. The price of a token isn't just influenced by its supply. It's affected by a myriad of factors, including demand, the overall market sentiment, and the fundamental strength of the underlying blockchain network. Let's take an example. Suppose a project burns a significant amount of its tokens. However, if the demand for that token isn't there, or if the overall market is bearish, the price might not increase at all. It might even drop. Furthermore, token burning can be seen as a gimmick or a temporary solution. If a project needs to burn tokens to maintain its value, it might signal that there are underlying issues within the project. A strong project should ideally grow in value due to its utility, adoption, and innovation, not because it's burning its tokens. That's why models like Cardano's Project Catalyst might hold more long-term promise. This is how the creator of Cardano, Charles Hoskinson, reacts when asked if Cardano will burn ADA.
And Diesel Kane, I really appreciate how much effort you put into your greed and stupidity. We are so glad you can tell us that we gotta destroy other people's money so that you can make a little extra money and then sell the ADA and move on to someone else. Thank you for telling us to steal money from people and destroy that money so that you can get a little small value appreciation in your ADA. I mean, what other things will you suggest? Perhaps when you go to the supermarket, you don't have to pay for groceries. Or, maybe when you go to the gas station, that we can just take gasoline out of other people's cars and put it in your car, Diesel. Why not? There you go. That's how society should work.
The supply of ADA is already capped at 45 billion. Cardano does not need to burn coins, unlike Ethereum, which has no maximum supply. But let's not ignore the critics. They question whether fee burning is more of a flashy magic trick than a sustainable economic model. Some even argue that this could deter users from transacting, leading to a decrease in platform activity. Ethereum's burning versus Cardano's nurturing. It's a fascinating contrast, isn't it? On one side, we have the economic principle of scarcity, and on the other, the principle of growth through reinvestment. But these two aren't alone in the crypto arena. There are other cryptocurrencies that have chosen to burn fees, like Binance Coin, BNB, and others, like Algorand, that focus on development just like Cardano. So, who's got it right? Is burning the path to prosperity, or is reinvesting a safer route? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure, the decisions made by Ethereum and Cardano will impact the future of cryptocurrencies in one way or another. To truly understand how token burning can impact a cryptocurrency, let's take a real-world example. Stellar Lumens, or XLM. Back in November 2019, the Stellar Development Foundation, the organization behind XLM, announced they had burned a whopping 55 billion lumens, which accounted for over 50% of the total supply. You'd think that such a dramatic decrease in supply would lead to a big price boost, right? Well, it did, but only for a short while. Following the burn, the price of XLM did surge by around 20%, attracting a bunch of short-term speculators who quickly bought up lumens. However, these speculators were only in it for a quick profit. As soon as they sold off their lumens, the price went back down. This wasn't the only fallout from the burn. The massive token burn removed a large chunk of the resources set aside for the development and promotion of the Stellar ecosystem. The Stellar Development Foundation had initially earmarked these tokens for various initiatives on their roadmap. With the tokens gone, some of these initiatives had to be scrapped, effectively killing years of potential progress. What this illustrates is that while token burning might give a temporary price boost, it doesn't guarantee long-term price stability or growth. In fact, if not carefully managed, it could even harm a project's future development.
Why would we burn something? It's for price action, right? And Chuck's argument here, which I agree with it, is, why burn something when we can just design the protocol to incentivize the right action over time? For example, Cardano has a decentralized treasury with $1 billion ADA over it, which is like $440 million right now. And that ADA is used to fund new projects that are building on Cardano. You want to build a new DEX, you want to change things, you want to build the protocols of the future, you can apply for that money to be funded towards you. And there's also ADA staking rewards that are incentivizing users to decentralize the network. So why, when we can use ADA to incentivize the proper action in the network, would we burn it for short-term price action that traders are going to gain off of? What value in the network does that have long-term? Really none, in my opinion. I don't think we should design protocols for short-term trading. And, Cardano, as it's the slowest blockchain there is trying to design a protocol for the future and really cares little about short-term price movement, in my opinion.
As we've seen with Cardano's Project Catalyst, a potentially more sustainable approach is investing transaction fees back into the network. This can help to drive value by enhancing the network's functionality and encouraging user participation, rather than simply reducing the token supply. That's it for today. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to hit that like button, share, and subscribe for more crypto deep dives. Until next time, stay curious.